Hey guys, in this video, we'll go over how to create this simple automation, which is this Instagram quote poster. Basically, what it does is it posts quotes to all your social media channels every day. We're going to be generating these quotes using ChatGPT or Quen AI, and then we're going to be converting the quotes into a picture format using a Canva template, which will be provided in the description below, along with all the other resources that you need to set up this automation, such as the website and API key links, the prompts and references. And last but not least, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there will always be a ready-to-use blueprint that you can simply press and hit download and instantly import into yourmake.com, barely having to lift a finger. So if you want to gain access to all the resources for this tutorial and the automation library, which is full of tutorials like this one, then check out our community, which will be the first link in the description. So with that out of the way, let me show you an example. This is a good example of an account that uploads these simple picture quotes every single day. And as you can see, these quotes don't really consist of much, but that is going to allow us to generate these quotes in the masses. By the way, there are no coding skills required for this tutorial, as Make.com is a no-code platform. So if you don't have your Make.com account yet, then check out the link in the description to create one. With that said, let's dive into the actual tutorial. So first, we're going to start with the idea generation, and we're going to use ChatGPT or Quen AI to generate the quotes for us. In this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT. So once you've made your decision on what app you're going to use, we now need to generate the quotes for our Canva template. And I've provided the exact prompt you need to do this in the description. So you can go ahead and copy and paste this prompt. And this prompt will generate 365 quotes from any famous person. So you can replace Alex Hormozy with whoever you want. It will also create 3 columns based on those quotes that the Instagram quote poster will then extract. So once you're done, just send the message. And you should get a table of quotes like this, which you can then just copy and paste it into this Google Sheet template. This exact Google Sheets template will also be in the description, so you can just click on the link and press make a copy, and you should get a copy of the template. So now that we've generated plenty of quotes to work with, the next step is going to be converting those quotes from our text format that we generated earlier to an image format that's going to look something like this. And we can achieve this by using this simple template that's going to convert all of those quotes into images. And we're also going to use Canva's bulk create feature to bulk import all of our quotes at the same time. So first, you're going to need this exact template, which I've provided in the description below. If you click on the Canva template link, you're going to be taken to this page. And if you go down here and press use template for design, you should get the exact template that I have. So before we import the actual quotes, you do need to customize the profile picture and the name to your famous person. I've gone with Hormozy for this example, and just change this to your actual Instagram username. And once you've set up the actual customization, we can now move on to importing the quotes using the bulk create feature. So let's just go to apps and then bulk create. And here we can upload our spreadsheet. So just go back to your spreadsheet and export it by going to File, Download, and then click on the CSV option. And you should get your spreadsheet in a CSV format. So just head back to your Canva and click Upload Data and just upload that CSV file. Now we need to connect the data to the actual elements. The only thing that's going to change in each of these image quotes is the actual quote. So just click on the quote and press the Connect Data up here, and then press the quote option. And once you've done that, just hit continue, and then just press this button to generate all your designs. And you should get a batch of image quotes like this, which you can then download by going to the top right and pressing the share button, and then pressing download. You can set the size to twice the size if you want the image to be high quality. And make sure that the select pages is set to pages 1 to however many quotes you have, and then just hit download. And the last thing that you want to do is upload all of your image quotes to Dropbox so that our automation can download those quotes. So just upload that zip file from Canva and then press the 3 dots and select extract all. And then you can rename the extracted folder to quotes or IG, and all of your quotes should be inside the folder. Perfect. So now that we have our image quotes that we generated using Canva, we can now move on to publishing these quotes every single day using this Instagram quote poster. And this is also the time where you can just download the automation blueprint in the description and import it straight into your make.com like I showed you how to do earlier. So I'm just going to show you step by step how you can build this automation for yourself. So just head over to make.com and we can get started with the first module, which is going to be the Google Sheets module. And we're going to use the search rows module. So we need to search the rows that the status is to do, because those are the rows that haven't been done yet. And you can do this by selecting the spreadsheet that you copied earlier as the spreadsheet ID. And then for the sheet name, just pick sheet 1. And here we can actually filter the rows and check the rows that the status is equal to do. And this is going to filter our rows for us. And then for the limit, you can set the limit to 1 because we're going to be processing one row at a time. And once you've done that, just hit save. And the next thing that we have to do is create a download link for each of these files in the quotes for IG folder so that we can then upload them to social media. So we can do this by adding the Dropbox module. And we need to go to the create/update a share link module. This is going to allow us to create that download link. So make sure that the way of selecting files is set to map a file/folder path, and the file path needs to be the folder name. So it needs to be quotes for IG. You can copy and paste that, and then slash. And then if you come over to the variables, you will find the index variable underneath the Google Sheets module. Just press that, and then just put .png. Now what this is going to do is it's going to get the index of the current quote that's being processed. So for example, if we're processing this quote, play long-term games for long-term people, the index would be 1. So the file path would be quotes for IG 1.png. And as you can see, this was the exact quote that was in the spreadsheet. So it's going to create a download link for this image quote. And the last thing that you have to do is set the link's access level to viewer and then just hit save. And now after processing that quote, we want to set the status to done so that it's going to move on to the second quote the next time it runs. And we can update the status to done by heading over to the Google Sheets module. And then if you scroll down, you'll find the update a cell module. And for the spreadsheet ID, just select the quotes for IG spreadsheet. And for the sheet name, just select sheet 1. The cell that we want to update is in the status column. So that would be the E column. So you can just type E. And for the row number, we need to get the row number of the current quote that's being used. So you can press the row number variable and the value needs to be done. Once you've done that, just press save. So now that we've completed all of the logic that extracts the information about the current quote, we can now move on to actually posting these image quotes to social media. So we're just going to add a router module because we're going to be uploading the image quote to free social media platforms. So you can add another route. And before we do anything, we need to run this Google Sheets module so that make.com can detect all those variables in that Google Sheet. So you can run the module by right-clicking and pressing Run this module only. And we're going to get access to our Google Sheets variables, which we can then use when uploading the image quotes. So the first platform that we're going to upload the image quote on is going to be Instagram. So you can search up the Instagram module and you're going to find the Create a Photo Post module. Just click on that. And for the page, you can select the page which you're going to be uploading on. And then we need to select the photo that we want to upload to Instagram. So we need to get the Dropbox download URL that we created earlier for the image quote. And you can do this by selecting the download URL variable underneath the Dropbox section. So just select that. And for the caption, we can scroll down until we find the first Google Sheets search rows module. And you can select the Instagram caption here. And once you've done that, just press save. And the next platform that we're going to post on is Twitter. So you can just search up the Twitter module, create a post. And for Twitter, you are going to need a client ID and client secret to connect it. So I'm going to take you step by step how to get both of these keys. By the way, if you want to just do this part yourself, you can head over to the description and go to this make.com page, which will guide you on how to connect Twitter to make.com. But if you want to follow my steps, then just head over to this first link right here, which will take you to the X developer platform. After you've created your account, you should get access to the developer portal. If you just click on that, you'll be taken to this dashboard and you can click add app to create a new app. And for the app name, you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to spam a bunch of keys and then click next. and you're going to get access to these three keys. But these are not what we're looking for. We are looking for the client ID and the client secret. So you can save these keys and head back to your dashboard. And then just head over to the projects and apps section and click on your app over here where you'll find the user authentication settings. Just click the setup button. And we do need to configure some settings, so just follow along. And you can set the app permissions to read and write and direct message. And for the type of app, you can select web app, automated app, or bot. And for the app info, I provided this in the description. So if you just look for the Twitter app info, you should get all the URLs you need. So just copy and paste this into the redirect URL section. And we actually need two. So you can press add another URI/URL, and then you can just paste the second URL here. And then for the website URL, you're just going to grab this website URL link, and then that should be it. Make sure that you have these exact links in this exact order, and then once you're done, just press save, and then press yes. And finally, you should get the client ID along with the client secret, which you can just paste into these two sections, and once you're done, just press save. Now that you created your Twitter connection, you should see this new input called text content. And for this, just go over to the variables and select the quote variable from our sheet, and then just hit save. And the last platform that we're going to be posting on is Facebook. So just search up Facebook, and you should see this Facebook pages section. Just click on that. And we want to create a post with photos so that we can add our image quotes. So click on the create a post with photos module. And for the page, you're just going to select your Facebook page. And you can add the image quote by pressing add item underneath the photos. And then you need to select the download photo from URL option from the drop down. And for the URL, just select the download URL from our Dropbox module. And for the caption, just scroll down until you find the Instagram caption variable from the Google Sheets. And yeah, that should be it for Facebook. So just press save. And that is it. Congratulations if you've made it this far because you've just built the whole automation. If you want to change the scheduling settings, so when this automation runs, come over to this clock icon on the first module. And in this dropdown, you can select when you want it to run. So for example, I want it to run every day at 6 p.m. So I'm going to click every day. And for the time, I'm just going to put 6 p.m. and then just hit save. And you are going to need to activate this scenario so that it runs at this time every day. So just press activate scenario. At this point, you've got an Instagram quote poster that posts quotes on your Instagram account every single day. And these quotes can literally be about anything you want. And as you can see, this Instagram account gained 1.9 million followers by just posting these simple quotes. So if you found this tutorial helpful, then consider liking and subscribing. And if you have any questions or you're running into issues while setting this automation up, then please let me know in the comments so I can help you out. Or you could head over to this post, which will be linked in the description of this tutorial, and you can just comment any questions you have, and I'll respond to you as fast as I can since you're a member of the community. And again, all the resources you need to set this automation up, including the ready-to-use blueprint, will be in my community. So if you want to check it out, it will be the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'm going to be providing as much value as I can and helping out those who are serious about AI automation. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified each time a new tutorial drops, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.